The map is Coda. If you're tuning in late, we're doing map ladder pool. Ladder map pool.
Yes. All right. There's nobody chatting. I'm not even sure why the game hasn't started yet. Both players
we're going to
totally
jump
ready.
into it right now. Zest versus FanTaSy, game number 3. Let's do it.
KT roster Zest, 주성호 vs. Dead Pixels FanTaSy, 정명훈.
Down here in the bottom right, in the yellow, our Protoss player, he is Zest.
Zesty. Over here in the red, that 11-14-ish position on the map. It's about, it's not quite
11, 14.
It's not quite 11,
That's
15.
not even 11, man. That's like 10 o'clock.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's like slightly
Let me
past
show you
11.
my watch.
I guess you're right. I don't know. I was feeling it was like slightly past 11, maybe slightly past 10.
It's all right. Yeah, it's like 10, 14, I guess.
All right, let's see what. Oh, they didn't put the positions on the overlay. I was gonna say, am I right or wrong? Like, because
if they put T11, I was just gonna get up and leave now. Not casting with that.
What's funny is we only get those for Pro League and GSTL. Sometimes we get them in individual leagues, but not always. 10 gate. Whoa.
Do we even get that for Pro League?
I actually don't even know. I'm like, whoa. These are the little
We
things.
should know.
The little things that don't actually
How many
matter.
times have we cast in Pro League?
Quite a lot.
I wonder what Zest is going to do here with that 10 gate. I guess it's got to be early tech. I don't think he's going to go.
I think it's going to be Mothership Core, Soccer, Zealot pressure maybe. On this map, because it's 2-player, it's pretty short rush distance. I could be wrong.
It could be.
I mean, it could also be a fast Stargate hidden.
Yeah. The thing about this map is, like, just the way it's designed. There's that big open area below the main of FanTaSy. You could easily put a Stargate somewhere around there. But we'll see if FanTaSy does, too. He's going to open with a Reaper. I think he will scout there. He's like the proxy scouter. He doesn't even go to the main base of the Protoss. He's like, I want to see if you have proxies first. So, and also with the timing of this probe, like the fact that there's no probe going out right now to make a pylon means that it's probably not going to be a proxy.
Yeah.
So.
I think you're spot on. I mean, obviously we don't see a Zealot, so. Wow, looks like it's just going to be a rushed Stargate. Could also be another tech, but Stargate is the most common for this.
Yep. There was like 1 week where we had a ton of DT games.
Yeah.
You know? And then it just like totally disappeared. It was really strange. And it looks like you're actually right on the money.
Well,
Fast Mothership Core.
Fast Mothership Core, but like he's doing this without any Stalker Zealot with it. At least not right now. The Stalker will come out now, obviously. But let's see how he decides to do this. Maybe he is expecting a greedy build out of FanTaSy. I feel like I've been doing like too much guessing, too much theory craft in this game. It's like giving me a headache. Let's just like watch this unfold.
Well, Mothership Core comes out, and there's only 2 Marines out on the map. He's
Okay.
going to have 3.
So I think the picture is complete. Like with the last puzzle pieces up in place, this is just a Mothership Core scout build. And he's going to go rush this out to scout.
That's actually what I thought you meant initially. So
okay.
you get half points. It's okay.
It's like, I'll also take that. You're like that one teacher who's like, I also accepted this if you gave a good explanation. Uh-oh, look at this. He knows exactly what's up.
And look at this. Mothership Core.
No recall energy.
Oh, my God.
Oh, he stuttered too much on those steps. You got to stutter and step. You can't stutter too much on your steps, man, or that happens. Or actually, in this case, he stepped too much and didn't stutter.
Yeah. But first Stalker out here, also very fast. Chrono boosted out, doing some damage to those Marines. I think he could be a little bit more greedy with that, but it looks like he just wants to go home.
How terrible would it have been for Zest if he had rushed a Mothership Core only for it to just go across the map and die without scouting?
That would be so bad for him. FanTaSy definitely going to put on some pressure.
Never go into a watchtower on a line of sight blocker if you don't know what's there.
Yeah.
That's like my motto, man. That's what I tell my friends. Like, okay, so I just moved to Seoul. You have some advice? I'm like, just never go into the watchtower if you don't know
You're
what's
like,
there.
where's the watchtower? You mean Namsan Tower? You're like, no!
You know what's there. There's tour guides for that. That's fine. You can go to that big, tall tower in Taiwan as well. That's totally okay. There's like a lot of information about that's there. But that one tall, creepy tower, or that one, you know that one Zelnaga watchtower that's over in the woods? You don't really know what's over there? Don't go there because they can see you coming.
They can see you. They're going to shoot you. There's actually like no guns in Korea. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
I don't know why. This is just like not even funny, but it's funny to me.
I don't know.
But yeah, just don't do it.
Some of my family actually going to come to Korea very soon.
Yeah.
And I'm going to show them around. It's going to be fun.
Keep them away from those Zelnaga towers if you don't check
I'm not going
first.
to bring them there.
All right, look at this. This is a cool plan because the probe split. You know, it's going to allow these helmets to get some shots off.
Very nice, actually.
Oh! Get it! Shoot it!
7.
Oh! Could have gotten 8.
Yeah.
Didn't do it.
Too slow.
But that's a cool tactic because the idea is, oh, Widowmines, they're going to pull away. Then your probes line up, and then it's like, oh, God, he's got Hellions in there?
Yeah.
Those are not vultures, though. FanTaSy was hoping they were. He was like, where's my spider mines?
Yeah.
If only Blizzard,
FanTaSy, you're playing the wrong game.
If only Blizzard put the vulture as the new Terran unit in Legacy of Void, not that weird siege tank flying thing that nobody knows about yet.
Yeah.
I hope you're out there, DKim. I love all ideas, and I think the flying siege unit is pretty cool. But just for the fans, the fans, make the vulture, put the vulture back in the game. Do it
they
for
put
FanTaSy.
the lurker back in the game, right?
Yeah, every race should have gotten a legacy unit back. Okay, a vulture, a reaver, and a lurker.
Yeah,
that would have been great.
That would
Everybody's
have been
happy.
Sick. Let's just all go back and play some Brood War.
You know, I mean, logistically, obviously the Reaver, there's so many issues in StarCraft 2. You have to, like, make it have bad AI, which is hard to program. I don't know.
This is program bad AI. Let's do that.
This is a big bunch of pressure coming down here, but Zest is prepared at every turn. Left side, he's got an observer.
Oh, boy.
No shots go off there.
No
right
damage
side,
at all.
Yeah. Right side, he just doesn't even get to drop. He's like, oh, I guess I have to leave.
Funny that Zest decides on this map to just go for safer robotics play. He's got his observers, at all the right places, as you said. And maybe it's just tailoring his build towards FanTaSy. He's like, you do Widowmine drops every single game. I'll just be prepared for it this time.
You're the terrorist Terran. And I'm going to be, I don't know what he fights terrorists.
I'm watching you.
The United Nations or something? I don't know.
The U.S., man. The world police.
I'm going to be American Sniper. I'm like, whoa, that's... You're Korean, man.
Sorry to tell you, Zest.
Like, no propaganda movies in this tournament. Blink is on the way, which is going to give him a lot more flexibility against FanTaSy's heavy dropping style. And he even goes Dark Shrine here, which I find to be... I think it could work, but I just feel like it's kind of like, let's see how I can do with this. Like, it's almost like a shot in the dark, see if I can get some damage done.
It definitely could do damage.
Wow, he's even committing to a Warp Prism. This is actually, all this commitment to this other tech and these late gateways could allow FanTaSy to have an opportunity to do some damage here.
But at the same time, I feel like Zest is also just reading FanTaSy. He's like, you're going to think that I'm just doing the same build that I did in games number 1 and games number 2, but it's not going to happen that way. And FanTaSy could definitely be taken off guard here.
Yeah, he doesn't know that he has this opportunity. Like, he's at this point, like, looking at this game saying, oh, okay, he's sitting back defensively. He doesn't know that Zest just skipped Colossus production to make a Warp Prism and also made a Dark Shrine, and his gates were late. Like, and they use supply block right now. He doesn't know these things. I love how FanTaSy just always queues his extra medevacs and just always has them rally. He never leaves units at home. He's like always got his whole army together, which actually could come back to bite him a little bit with his Warp Prism drop. We'll see.
I think this Warp Prism is going to do a lot of damage. I want to see actually what FanTaSy has in the main base.
He's got no turrets.
No turrets.
And no turrets at the natural either, actually. So this could be somewhat concerning. He has enough energy for 1 scan at least right now, unless he drops that mule. I'm going to keep a close eye on that.
Yeah. 2 GGs come out. It looks like he may send some to the natural first and maybe warping a couple more and go to the main.
Mule just got dropped.
Oh, my God.
And we're about 47 energy on the other orbital. Is he going to drop it?
This timing actually turn out perfectly for Zest. Let's see if he saves that scan. Okay, he has 1 scan, but there are a lot of Dark Templars out on the map. There's 2 in the main.
Hashtag bad macro saved my life. He's actually going to delay the 3rd base as well.
This is huge.
This is so much lost mining time. No, kill the Marines.
No missile turret there, the natural. He's delaying so much mining time. Already 8 SCVs going down. 10.
This is
like the bane of FanTaSy. This is way too many kills.
No, don't go that way, DT. You're supposed to go the other way, away from those.
And sometimes out of the Terran, they're like, okay, you definitely have a smaller army. Let me go try to attack you. But on this map, you got that natural ramp. Zest is going to be totally fine.
Oh, get that SCV. Turret finish, though.
The mining time of that natural was delayed for like 30 seconds at least.
Peace out, Terran army. DT picks him up.
FanTaSy has to go for aggression. He has to do some damage back or he's going to be so far behind.
Can you imagine this weird scenario where like a Warp Prism can't find the DT to pick it up because it's invisible? The DT can't get saved. This is a huge Terran army. Exactly what you're talking about. This is exactly what you're talking about. Okay, you committed a lot to DTs. I'm going to counterattack and see if I can punish you for it. But there's just too much Protoss here. There's too much. He's got Blink as well. These medevacs aren't going anywhere. 1 goes down. 2's going to go down at least.
And 2 Colossi survive.
3 medevacs down. He's going to kill his whole army.
Zest in a great position
right now. DT's on the chase.
He's just chilling out there on top of the ramp.
So funny. You just like unloaded the DT. The DT is like, so you thought I could shoot up, but
I can't. I'm sorry. Maybe in Legacy. We'll see Zest actually go for a big counterattack now. He's done so much damage even to the army of FanTaSy. Zest committing to so much tech, but at the same time he's up 24 supply. Well, FanTaSy has no 3rd base. It is so late compared to the first 2 games.
Yeah, upgrade-wise, FanTaSy does have that advantage, but just for like 1 more second. And then it's going to be 2 armor to 1-1. This is just too good of a composition. Like, that's really the issue here. He doesn't have any answer for the Colossi. The Stalkers are, maneuverable. He's got his army actually trying to do a drop harass, which is going to cost him units. Oh, God, this Bioforce was way out of position to just walk right into an army on move command. And this base is dead.
I told you, man, Zest, he always tailors his play. He is so smart.
Oh,
always looking to punish.
Oh!
Sorry. Really nice Widowmine shot there, but it's not going to matter.
It just needed to have that moment. That was gnarly.
GG. GG. Zest up 2-1.
You know how I got the nickname Wolf?
How? I actually don't know this. I'm like, what?
Actually, I just
what are you talking about?
I just made it for myself.
Yeah. Cool story, bro.
I was going to try to tie it into some sort of howling noise that I just made, but
I'm the howler. Oh.
I'm just today, Valis, I'm just not funny, but like, just keep talking. I just keep talking.
I'm having so fun on this cast already, Wolf.
Like,
we got 5 more best of 5s after this.
This is going to be a great day.
By the way, this tournament actually sponsored by KT. Bit of a mix-up. Of advertising their Oleg Giga Internet.
I actually have that internet. Well, I don't have the Giga yet. I got to upgrade. This tournament's actually already starting to market on me a little bit.
Is the Giga Internet, is that an advertisement for the
1,000
megabytes?
1,000 megabytes down.
And up?
Up, I don't know about that. Yeah. Probably.
Maybe.
At least,
I think it is.
At least close to 1,000. KT coach coming in here and talking to Zest a little bit, saying that was good. Don't you dare pull a Myungshik on me and go to Spenu. Myungshik, former KT player, suddenly have an incredible.
So random. What?
Well, okay, so let me take this back for a second. Let me take this back for a second, Valdez. Look at these 2 players. FanTaSy leaves SK, does badly for a while, and suddenly gets first place in his group. Myungshik's on KT, leaves KT, is now on Spenu, suddenly gets first place in his Codex group. These 2 players are in similar places right now, and I'm sure the KT coach is keeping that in mind, but jokes aside, I'm sure he was saying, like, okay, that was a cool snipe build, or not snipe, but like cool punish build for what you've been seeing from FanTaSy, and just play safe on Expedition Lost.
Expedition Lost, as you mentioned, the next map. They're They're asking about break time.
What?
So
Break
funny.
time